Test, test, 1, 2. Hey folks, how's it going? It's Monday. We're playing Minecraft. Was OBS catching up there? Fingers crossed OBS stays stable this time. But welcome in. Hope you've had a good weekend. We're playing Minecraft with the gang as usual. We'll switch over and let's see what's going on. Yeah. I'm very impressed. I know Nick says that they followed like an online guide, but still, you have to follow the guide exactly. The website you get these things from, they give you like a picture of each layer. So you build a layer, and then you flip over to the next page, and you've got another layer, and the next page, and another layer. So it's kind of like 3D printing, but in Minecraft. You just kind of, it lays down each part, and you switch to the next bit. But I get so confused because that, well, which colour is what block? It's kind of like a paint by number. So it says, well, this represents wood, this represents like stone or brick. Yeah. Nick's will be on shortly to probably to talk about it. Yeah, a little busy, but we'll be joining soon. Let's find my project. Hi, Sally Moots. So the best emotes on Twitch. I don't think that's the right copy of the image I'm looking at here. Where did I save it? Ah, there it is. Let's zoom in. Excellent, that's what I need. Image, and then that one. thing. This picture's going to take me a while to do.
What are you making?
Making a pirate flag.
Oh.
But maybe the scale's a bit too big. We'll find out.
Well, I've made a flag once that was like enormous.
Right.
Like, screen wasn't enough to like render it all. It's an auto server of my friend. I cannot tell you what it is, but it was 1100 wide and maximum Minecraft it was like 350 or something, a bit below that. So it was like 300 by not 15, I think by 1000.
Right, okay.
It was enormous. It took me more than a day. And I mean,
Yeah.
in time, like I spent multiple days, at least like 24 hours, like block, 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 block.
Oh, wow. Yeah, hopefully this won't take too long, so I'm going to... Like, the image I'm using as a reference isn't symmetrical, but if I build it symmetrical, then it should be a lot quicker. Because
It's not internet friendly.
no, that's okay.
They put another reference.
Hmm.
That is a server where we're all 13 years old and very edgy.
Of course, yeah.
Well, at least me and my friend.
There you go.
I think I'm doing it just for fun, and I think my friend actually still is 13 in his head.
Yeah, some people don't grow up, but it's okay to have fun occasionally, and sort of as long as you then realise, yeah, you can't do these things all the time.
I mean, yes.
No, based on that. Yeah, see how it goes on. I'm just going to stick with this. If it's big, it's big.
Yeah, it's big. I do wonder if it's bigger than my one flag.
Yeah, because it's got to have to come out past the rail. Yeah, it's probably go. Part of it will come out just past the rail, I think, but maybe it'll go underneath the rail, or I'll just redirect the rail.
Yeah, I mean, just redirect it if needed.
Yeah, it was me that put this one in anyway.
Yeah, but even other people, if you want to change it, as long as it keeps connecting, it's fine.
Yeah. Cool. We'll carry on.
You think you can guess what the flag is, by the way?
I'm not too sure actually.
It's historical.
Okay. Yeah, if it's a certain historical group of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'd be quite relevant now.
Yes, I mean, of course, I'm not a supporter, but it's just something we wanted to make that server very, like, what does the offensive 13-year-old think? And, like, what's more offensive than a giant
Mm.
historical red flag
Yeah.
greeting you when you get in.
Yeah, it kind of sets the tone.
One
Make-
below it is the peanut forest, so
Of course.
also made by me. Around 300 of them.
Oh wow.
Oh,
That's dedication, that is.
it is. I don't think I have a picture of that one. If you want to see the flag, I'll claim you if you want.
Nah, I'll be okay.
Okay.
I can imagine.
Who needs to share and I mean, weirdly, I'm proud about it.
It's a piece of art, so it's obviously got some skill behind it.
I don't think what else we got in there that I can at least partly describe. There's a grandma on her time of the month,
Okay,
projecting it into the mouth of a human.
nice.
Made by me.
Quite graphic.
I'm still impressed by my friend who made the brown penis. That when you press a button, water comes out, but when you press the button again, it flows back into the balls with some gas. So then it gets blue balls because he's not able to release himself.
Ah, well, that is impressive.
Yeah, well,
It's a feat of engineering, that is.
yeah. What our surfer is also completely filled with is, you remember the story with our old surfer with the boy and Pokey Day that wanted to use our surfer, but we were not
Oh,
allowed in
yes.
there, even though literally my friend was basically paying for it. I mean, he was hosting it, but it's his resources, you know. We had the not Blackberry, the older berry.
Yeah,
Raspberry.
the raspberry.
Now we were not allowed to play in that server. I was like, it's all fine if you want to be alone, Minecraft, but you know, make a server, host yourself.
Yeah.
No, we don't want that, but you're not allowed in. Like, we were the mods, you know.
Hmm.
And then the dude, he kept going back and forth with server versions.
Right.
He kept forcing my friend that hosted, like, no, now I want 1.17, for example. Now I want 1.19. Now go back to 1.5. Go back to 1.21. That's which at some point, because we loaded in a version with blocks that didn't exist in the one he wanted after.
Ah.
So there were giant gaps in the world, you know,
Yeah.
which deleted also some of our works in that server. So in a new server, like every 100 meters, there's like a graphic, like blocks that spell out his name with fuck and then his name, or death to him and his name. It's still, we're still angry about him destroying the old server.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be.
Like images of him in the news,
Nice.
naked. Yeah, he kept going on and on about, now we need this, because he had certain mods he really liked. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But he was sure that there existed a version where he was allowed to use his mods, but we didn't have to because we didn't really care about mods.
Right.
So the main solution is let's everyone install it, just going with no 1.16 has it, then we go, and then back, and then go, and then back, and suddenly there went like, it was really weird, almost like liminal or something, how there were like weirdest gaps in the world, like straight lines, you know, almost like straight cuts out of the world.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like big blocks of like 2000 by 2000 just gone. And another one, you know.
Hmm.
Really weird.
Yeah, I suppose it, to a certain extent, it'd be kind of like corrupting the
Yeah.
the server.
Yeah. So yeah, there's all kinds of homages towards him.
Hmm. I think I'm going to have to scale this down because it's going to be too big.
It's no, there's no one has contact with him anymore. But if at some point we do, he's allowed to see it.
Oh, yeah.
In the server that was broken, we also made statues of him, and he actually saw those, but he never made a comment about it.
But we only used his initials with those.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
Big
RR.
RR, yeah.
Which would translate.
That's live, huh?
Yeah, I'm not gonna translate
Hmm.
this live. I will type to you.
Okay.
It was not his real initial, but it's his first name and a word after.
Right, gotcha.
And Nix will see this and have many questions.
Okay, gotcha, yeah. I like it.
You do?
Last name.
No. You can build a statue for him if you want a name.
We
Yeah.
always make him cry, do the thing which is his last name,
Hmm.
Ornamentus.
and sometimes he poops.
You know the artist Gigi Allen also has a giant statue in the server.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's cool.
It.
Hmm. Yeah, it sounds like it's yeah, it's on theme. Right. Now here's something I can actually do. Let's work out how many pixels I've got to work with.
Certain figure, by the way, which is the leader of the group of people with the flag.
Okay, yeah.
Also is featured heavily in the server.
Ah.
There's a giant statue, and there's a pixel art of a picture, which is very, very detailed.
Right.
There's like 3 unis,
Nice.
but nude.
Of course, yeah.
Actually, exactly the same ones as in the server, one vaping, one eating dinner, but without the clothing.
Nice.
I might have made these ones earlier, like, but I knew. And it was like, oh, that's fun for the other server, but let's make him make.
But yeah.
He wasn't a fan himself.
Didn't enjoy a Minecraft homage to himself.
He liked the one in this server, but the other one he doesn't.
Ah, okay.
Speaking of him, I was still thinking of making another one of him with his mother in this server.
Ah,
It's all like, there's the 3 things I associate him with. He's either with doing something with or for his mother,
yeah.
vaping or eating dinner.
Yeah, he's got his yeah, he's got his activities.
Yeah. Well, his mother just is someone that needs help with a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I think we've lost the cat. 2 secs, just go see if he's still in the room.
been drawing and making music so much today that when I made a mistake in my current pixel art, I did Control Z.
Ah,
It doesn't work on Minecraft.
yeah. That'd be quite useful if it did, though. You go up, undo.
Surely a mod somewhere.
Yeah, there's bound to be a mod for that.
Did you only listen or watch the video as well?
Watch the video as well.
Like you don't have epilepsy, right?
Pretty good.
Yeah, I was finished and I was like, I need to make a warning for this one, I think.
Yeah, it's a little bit flashy.
Yeah. I might have overdone it, but
That looks pretty cool.
yeah, this was meant for your thing, but then I listened to it and was like, I'm keeping this.
Yeah, it's. I think it's probably it's definitely too good to just keep ready for a game. It's like you release that and yeah. Once you see, I think once you actually see like the game visually, then you can probably make music around that. Then it might be easier to work with the visual.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, depends how some musicians work. They go, okay, I want to make something music that represents what I'm seeing, or they go, I want to make music that represents the feeling, and then that will match up with what's happening.
I've only done it the other way around, honestly, so far. I've never made music for someone's visual project. I've only made artwork for musicians.
Ah,
I wouldn't know.
yeah. That's why you see like composers who make music for like movies. So they'll sit there watching the movie. And, okay, we need a bit of music that kind of builds up at this point, or then maybe when the hero has been hurt, the music needs to die down, and so yeah, end up writing like an entire piece to what's happening. But I suppose if it's not written to the exact of what's happening, it's just kind of something that gives you the feeling of where you are and what's going on, as opposed to exactly what you're seeing. Like that Fog Mantle track of like the forest, was it, or like Forest Path?
No clue.
One of the Fog Mantle tracks, there's something to do like a forest path, and it sounds like you are walking through like a forest or something. Well, I was listening to that. I can imagine. Okay, yeah, you're just walking along. You've got trees around you, and it's like a dirt track where like a horse and cart has come through.
On the EP.
On the EP, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Forest Road, yes.
Forest Road, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that one I could actually see in my head, like traveling down a forest road to that. That music kind of fits well with that kind of scene.
No, if you need, you can always use it.
Yeah, might. Maybe in the part of the game you're going down a forest road, and have that playing in the background. Could work. It'll be one of the first few people to test the game, so you'll know what it looks like, how it feels.
embarrassing for when I was busy with it. It was meant to be a boss battle music.
Yeah.
That when I was finished, I was like, let's say your game would have come out next month. I was like, maybe okay, but I don't want to wait like 2 years to release this.
Oh no.
And maybe you're fast. I don't
No.
know.
It's going to take at least a year, the very least. So, yeah, it will be some time before, yeah, if any good music needs to be heard now.
I'm done. To save you from teleporting all the way to the other side of the world, because it's a 20-minute travel. I've by train at least it is.
Right,
But if you lose your way, then it can be long.
of course.
I'll send a screenshot of my favorite thing.
Okay.
Epic.
Ah, nice.
It's a Beretta 92 FS.
That's really cool. The detail you've got on there just in Minecraft blocks. I like it.
You want my secret?
What's that?
My secret of how to get like good Minecraft things?
Yeah, what do you use?
ChatGPT.
Ah,
I upload a picture I like. I tell Minecraft. I tell it, I want to build this in Minecraft. Can you help me? Then they send me a picture of it.
ah,
And I don't even have an account, a subscription or anything.
oh, okay.
Just free. I like free. You can do like 4 or 5 pictures, but I don't use it anywhere for anything else, so it's fine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's how I pixelated my wobbles.
Ah,
In
okay.
my other wobble, it gave the Devil Horse hands, which is not the original art, but I was like, well, I like it.
Yeah, I think that's probably the only thing with AI is it kind of makes some kind of assumptions sometimes.
Yeah, that was fine.
Yeah.
But this one actually, they made the battle way too short. But I was like, if I just add 3 blocks extra, then it's fine, you know,
Yeah.
and it's all okay. The only thing it does, like with this one, it gave me way more shades of grey than the game actually has. Like still a little bit,
Yeah.
but that's
That's what I found like some like pixel art stuff I like to do, then you realise, yeah, it's got too many colours.
I've got like 9 different shades of green, and like Minecraft only has like 4.
Hmm.
The same with the wobbles. It gave me the hair. It just copied the colors I used in my drawing, which is at least 4 shades of blue. And Minecraft doesn't have that.
Ah, yeah.
So I just did one dark purple.
Hmm.
Didn't work.
Yeah, looks good. I was going to ask with you have 3 different wobbles now, to my knowledge, that you've released.
Technically 4, but the one is not released yet.
Ah,
This one
okay.
has a chainsaw.
Nice.
But yeah, 3.
Yeah, do you start with like a template wobble, or do you like trace the first wobble, or you just kind of do the whole thing from scratch?
Basically sketch.
Okay.
I just know it's the same with my comics. Like the girl needs to look the same all the time, so I'm kind of used to making the same person's face and hairstyle work in different outfits and different positions.
Oh, nice.
So making Gold Step album covers is not that different from making different comic panels
No,
with the same protagonist.
that makes sense. You just know the character of Wobble, and you can just draw her in different situations.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's 5 actually at the moment. I also have what's it called in English? The Arabian outfit.
Okay.
A bit like a genie or the belly dancer, you know?
Gotcha. Yes. Nice.
think I can show that now. Because I've sent it to Lisa.
Cool.
But the chainsaw one is only a working file still on the Mac, and I don't feel like
Nah,
finding. I don't know where it is.
that's all good.
Which is not a. You should tidy up your room. I don't know. I'm joking. Ours used to be horrible.
Yeah, that's it. The cat liked to sleep in the area with the most stuff.
I keep it for him.
Yeah, he likes that corner anyway.
Okay.
There's a box of a few things and some old packages.
I'm not done with this one yet, by the way. Yeah, that's because I also have like, it's my friend Caesar from Texas. Was like when I did the CKTP, like how much leftovers do you have from your PC? And it's insane how many unfinished or unmixed or just unreleased, because while it's done, it doesn't feel like there's a album it fits yet. I have left on my computer like, I'm not going to exaggerate to say thousands, but at least hundreds.
Right. Okay.
I mean, there's at least like 4 metal albums worth of riffs and drum tracks on my PC. Still, I have to like mix and match.
Wow.
And among the dubstep is one that sounded very like, I don't know how to explain. It was like it would be from a horror movie, but that's
Okay.
like a mummy, the Egyptian mummy, not the modern
Yeah.
thing. Like some like ancient pharaoh rising from the cave, like in a dark pyramid and shit.
Oh.
Had that kind of sound. I was inspired by both Pandorum's Scourge of the Pharaohs heavily.
Right. Yeah.
It's not a copy at all, so yeah, I'll have to watch out for that. I
Yeah.
added one. I wrote this epic sounding black metal song, and I did the guitar and then I added drums. I always start with guitar. And it was near finished. Then I literally realized I had rewrote Enki from Malakesh like 101. Just
Oh,
with
right.
different lyrics.
Oh no. Yeah. I guess it's hard to do when you have all these kind of riffs in your head and you don't realize that it's because you've heard them before, not that you've just
Yeah,
made it up.
it was a while since I heard that song, and then I was like, I have this in my head. It's stuck in my head. I like it. I'm gonna record it, and then later it was like, it exists. I mean, it sounded nice because it already was a thing.
Yes.
But yeah, I still need to do the backside of the snake, and I think the sword is a bit piratey, and I don't like the cleavage. It needs better cleavage.
Cool.
I'll send you a private.
Okay.
Because it's still a work in progress. I'm not a surface and shit.
Oh wow. Yeah, that looks epic so far.
Yeah, but we'll see which one will release. Because I've got another one I was working on also today, and it's like, I really love this song.
Hmm.
Yeah, with the current mental issues, what helps me most is producing.
Oh,
That's the
nice.
thing I barely touch guitars. I'm like 16 hours there. I'm just like making music in the MIDI.
Oh, good. Yeah, you
That's why
find.
Yeah, sorry.
Like I say, it's good that you're finding something that helps you sort of and kind of work through.
Which is why there's so much dubstep and hardcore and dungeons in now.
That's not a bad thing.
Which also helps that the fact, like I said, a lot of the reworks from old things and haven't finished, but now I really want to finish it.
Hmm.
And like I'm all day sitting on my laptop, the working laptop with the headset, just listening to old recordings and mixing them, and sometimes I find two things completely separate, and I'm like, if I put this from this and that and that and that, then we have something new,
Yeah.
which does sound good.
Awesome.
I mean, the bass of the song that you're not getting, which was meant as yours,
Yeah.
was the Dungeon Synth song from very long ago. They didn't sound Dungeon Synth enough. Like I used the MIDI plugin I have called, Valhalla or something. I've got fuck ton of plugins.
Hmm.
I used to have a fuck ton, then I used to have only 2,
Right.
and then you add a third, and at some point it's 40 again.
Ah.
It's something called Valhalla. It's meant for people that want to make like Viking folk or something.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
But it had like a lute, but when I made it, it sounded a bit like a Japanese guitar, in my opinion.
Oh.
So I disregarded it. Like, this doesn't touch and synth. It's very like European medieval fantasy.
Yes.
And then with the dubstep, it worked.
Yeah, it really does. It does kind of remind me of of like a electronic artist dubstep, the Pegboard Nerds.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of those. Yeah, I'm not sure where they're from, but that